Hi, my name is Brent. I'm a rising senior at Northern Valley Old Tappan Public High School, and for my first milestone I worked on creating a small 3D printed box for my servos. So I made this case in Google SketchUp. The idea was I could make a very light, small box that could hold the servo motor without me having to permanently glue the servo motor to the hovercraft. This is advantageous because if the servo motor breaks or I need to make an adjustment to it, I can just take it out by simply removing the screws that go into the holes that are in this case, here and here. This case also has a port for the wires. That allows the wires from the servo to travel through and meet up with the receiver, and then it will work. To accommodate the small piece that connects the wires to the rest of the servo, there is a well, a trapezoidal well, here, that I can fit the servo into, and it allows it to fit in without any issues, and it's not too tight, and it doesn't snap off. There's also a second window here that allows one to take a look and see whether the fit is okay, and whether anything is too far bent, and whether it's fitting correctly and meeting the bottom of the box. So I chose the servo motor because servo motors allow one to change the position very finely of anything attached to it without any issues in terms of power. The servo uses three separate components. There's the power that flows into it, which goes to the potentiometer inside, which acts as a sensor. The signal is a duty, basically results in a duty cycle, which tells the servo to move in a certain way by going to the control circuit. The potentiometer regulates the current. That tells the control circuit to tell the motor to move in a certain way at a certain amount of degrees, and that allows it to achieve very, very fine changes in position. I use the servo motor because I need to be able to control the hovercraft's movements very carefully. Hovercraft, the idea is it's floating on air, so it doesn't have a lot of friction, so it turns very easily. The servo motor allows me to make the finest adjustments possible and allows me to control it very, very easily. This servo in particular will be attached to the electric ducted fan, allow me to direct the thrust to thrust vectoring and turn the hovercraft on a dime.